He Ta'ala has established the fact that He is all-knowing by His words. Inna Allah bi kulli shay'in alim. Verily, Allah knows all things.
Naam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows all things. Allah ta'ala knows everything which is wajib, everything which is jaiz, and everything which is mustahil. Meaning that Allah ta'ala knows Himself and His qualities, which is in the category of wajib. Allah Azza wa Jalla knows the jaiz, the possible, which is the category of the creation. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He knows us. He has full knowledge of us, and He would never be lacking of knowledge when it concerns us. So Allah Ta'ala has knowledge of this, and also Allah Ta'ala knows the mustahil. Allah Ta'ala knows the impossibility of the impossible. So Allah Ta'ala knows the impossibility of another God or having a son or such like this. Allah Azza wa Jalla fully knows that, where our knowledge of that has a limit, but Allah Azza wa Jalla infinitely knows that the full extent of the impossibility of the impossible things. So Allah Azza wa Jalla's knowledge applies to everything that exists, whether it is necessary or possible, and Allah Ta'ala's knowledge also applies to everything that is non-existent, whether it is possible or impossible. And it is also not possible, I just want to add one thing, it is also not possible for Allah's knowledge to decrease. It is not possible for Allah Ta'ala to forget anything ever.
Alhamdulillah. You said decrease,
okay,
not possible for Him to decrease, right? And
what's that?
That's what you said. You said it is not possible for Him to, and the word was decrease, right?
Right. It is not possible for Allah Ta'ala's knowledge to decrease, and it is also actually not possible for Allah Ta'ala's knowledge to increase either, because if it was to increase, then that means that it was decreased before that, and that it was lacking, and then became more complete, which is an impossibility. Allah Azza wa Jalla's knowledge is infinite, and that which is infinite, it cannot increase or decrease.
Alhamdulillah. He Ta'ala has established the fact that He is living by His words, Huwa al-Hayy. He is the living.
Allahu Akbar kabira. Naam, Allah Ta'ala is the living. By having the quality of life, it becomes valid and it becomes understandable and conceivable that Allah Azza wa Jalla has also the quality of knowledge, the quality of will, the quality of power, the quality of seeing and hearing. For these are the qualities of that which lives, that which has life. That which is dead, that which does not have this power of life, that these qualities will not apply. It cannot will, it cannot know, it doesn't have power. So Allah Azza wa Jalla, He is the Hayy, and His life is such that it never can end. It has no beginning and it cannot end. And it is not by having a ruh or having a soul or a spirit. Like when we are alive, we say that we're alive when one of us has their soul in their body. Allah Azza wa Jalla does not have a soul, Allah Ta'ala does not have a spirit, and Allah Ta'ala does not have a body. So there's not a soul or a spirit to be inside of a body for Allah Ta'ala to be alive. Allah Ta'ala, these things do not pertain to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So even in the ayah of the Quran we read where Allah Ta'ala says that about the Prophet Adam alayhi salam, about our father and the Prophet Adam alayhi salam, that وَنَفَخَ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِهِ, that Allah Ta'ala blew into him or breathed into him from His soul, that as we said that these actions, like we understand blowing to be, Allah Azza wa Jalla did not actually blow, as we know, like to push air from one's lungs or such like this, because Allah Ta'ala does not change, He does not have parts. But what actually is that Allah Ta'ala had a special creation, a special thing that He had, which was only allocated to be in the human race, Prophet Adam alayhi salam. That spirit which has a type of consciousness and a type of intellect and a type of superiority to the other creation, Allah Ta'ala breathed that spirit that has those special qualities into the Prophet Adam alayhi salam, but it's not for one to think that Allah has a spirit and He blew some of His spirit into something else. So Allah Ta'ala is not one that is a spirit or a soul or a body. These apply to the human beings, and Allah Ta'ala's life is not dependent upon a soul being in a body or such like this. Allah Ta'ala's life is eternal and is dissimilar to our lives, which can end.
Alhamdulillah. Is it possible that I read this last paragraph and then you take one or two questions before going?
Nah, yes, you probably should do that, inshallah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. He Ta'ala has established the fact that He is all-hearing, Sami'un, and seeing but fear. By his words I hear and I see. He Ta'ala has established the fact that he is a speaker, mutakallim, by his words, and Allah spoke to Musa directly. He Ta'ala has established the fact that he chooses in doing a thing or leaving it undone by his words, and your Lord creates what he wills, and he alone chooses. We look like we have some questions here. We have a hand raised. I'll go ahead and go to this caller, inshallah.